all about power. The power to move more dirt, gravel, or stone. The power to haul bigger, heavier loads at higher speeds. The power to keep your equipment and trucks working longer with less maintenance. A revolutionary final drive fluid can help increase your power for productivity by increasing bearing and gear life and extending drain intervals. Final Drive and Axle Oil from Caterpillar. It can help your final drives reach a new level of performance. To meet today's workload demands, engine power continues to increase. More engine power means a greater load on the transmission, differential, and final drive. Engineers meet these challenges through major advances in heat treating, surface finishing, geometry, and metallurgy. But these sophisticated analytical tools and manufacturing techniques are still not enough to get the maximum benefit out of today's advanced final drive components. You also need the most advanced fluid possible. That's why we developed CAT FDAO, or Final Drive and Axle Oil. This fluid is engineered to protect gears and bearings in dedicated final drives against the tremendous pressures and loads generated by today's equipment and applications. It's a proven way to improve machine uptime and reduce your equipment maintenance costs. Let's look at some of the ways higher loading can affect bearing and gear life. This represents a bearing used in off-highway trucks or dozers. Under full load, the roller cup and race can temporarily deform. Over time, this repeated deformation can fatigue the roller and race, leading to macro pitting or small debris particles. Macro pitting accelerates metal fatigue and wear, reducing bearing life. CAT FDAO's specialized anti-wear compounds provide increased protection for the bearings against macro pitting and metal fatigue. Planetary final drive gears experience a similar type of metal fatigue and wear. As the curved planetary gear teeth engage, there is a point of maximum pressure. At this point, the metal temporarily deforms. This deformation intensifies as power increases. Over time, metal fatigue occurs and debris particles flake off, reducing gear life. CAT FDAO's unique formulation protects the metal surface and extends gear life. Laboratory tests using CAT TDTO as the baseline illustrate the exceptional performance of FDAO in a wide range of categories. CAT FDAO has twice the performance of CAT TDTO, or transmission drivetrain oil, in the CAT 4-square final drive test, a test which simulates thousands of hours of severe operation in the field. In the bearing life test, which evaluates fatigue, bearings lasted twice as long with FDAO. CAT FDAO resisted gear pitting for up to 4 times longer than conventional off-highway fluids. The FZG test demonstrated FDAO's superior protection against gear scuffing and wear. CAT FDAO exceeded the performance in the seal compatibility test. And in 17 other tests, FDAO equaled or exceeded TDTO's performance. Based on CAT FDAO's performance in laboratory tests and in the field, Caterpillar has doubled the standard oil change recommendation for final drives in off-highway trucks, from 2,000 hours with CAT TDTO to 4,000 hours with CAT FDAO. This extended drain interval increases uptime and reduces scheduled maintenance costs. And when CAT SOS services are combined with periodic kidney loop filtration, some operators are extending drain intervals even further. Technology evolves. Not too long ago, engine oil was used as transmission fluid. It was replaced by transmission and drivetrain fluid because equipment design and service demands became more severe. The same thing is happening now with dedicated final drives. Now is the time to use CAT FDAO for dedicated final drives. It's all about power. The power to increase gear and bearing life, reduce maintenance costs, and increase equipment life. The power to extend your drain intervals dramatically. the power to help your sophisticated final drives achieve their full technological potential. CAT FDAO gives you that power. The power to take your equipment to a new level of performance. CAT FDAO is for use in dedicated final drives only and should not be used in compartments that contain friction material unless specified by Caterpillar. CAT TDTO is still the preferred fluid for final drives linked to wet brakes. Ask your local CAT dealer for product information on how to get started today with CAT FDAO, the fluid engineered and designed to protect and keep your equipment running longer.